Hello guys, welcome to the next video on Linux command line tutorial for beginners. And in this video we will see how we can use ifconfig command in Linux. So first of all, what is ifconfig command? Ifconfig stands for interface configuration, and it is used to view and change the configuration of network interface on your system. So to use ifconfig, you just need to write ifconfig here, and that's it. And then when you press enter here, it's going to show you some output. Now this first option here suggests that I am connected to a wired cable, Ethernet cable. So you can see when I go here on my Ubuntu operating system, it says wired connected, right? So if you see here ETH0, then it's wired connected, right? If you see here for example WLAN 0, then you are wireless connected, right? So there can be two options here, ETH 0 or WLAN 0, and that means if you are connected through wire, then you will see ETH 0, and then if you see WLAN 0, then you are connected to the wireless connection, right? Now ETH0 is the first Ethernet interface. Additional Ethernet interfaces would be named as ETH1 or ETH2. So there can be multiple Ethernet interfaces depending upon the machine you are using. For example, if you have the machine which have multiple Ethernet interfaces, it's going to show you ETH1 here with ETH0 and ETH2 depending upon the Ethernet interfaces on your Linux operating system. But by default, ETH0 will be your main Ethernet interface, right? Now what is this L0 or LO? This LO is a loop back interface, and this is a special network interface that the system uses to communicate with itself. So for now, we are not really much concerned about this output, but just remember that this is for the wired connection, right? Now in here, you will see some outputs. So you can see the link here is the Ethernet. Now second is the hardware address, and this is the MAC address of your computer. Then here you will see the local IP address of your computer, and then you have the broadcast IP address, which is same as the gateway address, I think, and there is the mask IP address also. Okay, so this is the MAC address which you cannot change, and every I think machine have unique MAC address ideally. And this is the LAN address, so local area network address. It's not the WAN address, it's a local area network address, right? Now this which you are seeing here is the IPv6 address. Now there are two kind of IP addresses. IPv4, which is a standard and widely used address, which is this kind of address, and IPv6, which is also a standard, and it's gaining popularity, but till now this IPv4 is more popular than IPv6, right? So this is your IPv6 address. Now you can see the RX packet and TX packet. These are the received packet and transmitted packet at the time of the execution of this command, right? And zero error and zero drop overruns is 0. So that means your internet is working properly, right? Now if you have multiple Ethernet interfaces or WLAN interfaces, then for example you want to see only one interface, you can do something like this for that. So ifconfig and then the name of the interface. For example, if you want to see the ETH0 interface. It can be ETH1 also if you have two Ethernet interfaces, and it can be ETH2 also if you have three Ethernet interfaces, right? So for now we only have one Ethernet interface, which is ETH0. So just give ifconfig and then the name of your interface, and it's just going to show you the information about that interface, and no extra information will be shown, like this loopback information will not be shown to you. Okay, so give the name of the interface before this ifconfig, and it's going to show you the information about that interface. Now there are two other command I want to talk about here is the up command and the down command. Okay, so let me clear the terminal. Now when you use, for example, I have ETH0 interface, right? So when I write if config here and then ETH0, and with that if I use up command or down command, then it's going to enable or disable my internet connection, right? So for example, right now I'm connected to internet. I can see that the wired connection is there, right? And I want to disable my internet connection. So I can just write the ifconfig command and the name of the interface. I know that my interface name is ETH0, which we have seen from this command, and then you can use down command with that. And now I'm going to press enter here, and it says the permission denied. So you need to use this command with sudo, which is going to give you the super user privileges. So just use sudo ifconfig your interface name and down, and then press enter and give your password. And as soon as you do this, your internet connection will be down. Okay, so you can see, I can see this message now, disconnected. You are not offline, right? Now to make my internet connection once again up, I can just use, instead of down, I can use up command with this and then press enter. And then once again I'm going to give my password here and then press enter, and then this is going to once again reconnect to my network. You can see connected, right? So these are the two important flags, or these are the two important commands you can use with this ifconfig command. But there are many flags and many commands you can use with this ifconfig. So just do man and ifconfig and see what are the options available, and just play with these commands. There are so many commands which I cannot cover in one video, but I just wanted to give you this information that this command exists and how to use it basically. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.